What if I told you that Terra Classic could be preparing for a massive rally while most people are still ignoring it? And if you ignore this setup, there is a possibility you can miss a 5 times. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking I'm just another YouTuber throwing out crazy bullish targets, but if you've been following this channel, you already know that's not how I work. Every single one of my analyses is posted publicly. Back in May, I warned everyone about the local top, and just 1 month later, the market played out almost exactly as we expected. So if you want to stay ahead of the crowd, smash the like button and stick around until the end, because I'll be sharing a high probability setup that you don't want to miss. Many people ignored my last setup and ended up missing a massive 5-time short opportunity. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the charts. Before we begin, let's a short disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, so always learn about the risk before investing. Also, please note, this is a quick short video, so I am not going to show you all the analysis I did behind the scene. I am only going to show the final output. So this is the exact chart I had posted in May. As you can see, we pumped into our final pump zone, dropped into our weekly resistance, give a slight dead cat bounce as mentioned, and now we are back heading towards our dump zone. Now this is where a lot of you guys ask me what's next. So the good news is, by the end of 2026, that Terra Classic is all set to pump and make a move towards 0.301 or slightly over it, which means you can make over 5 times from current price. But don't get too excited yet, because before this happens, there will be another flush, which I will explain further. And if you are lucky enough to buy into that flush, there is a probability that you can end up with 5 times or more. First, let me explain the upcoming scenario. So this is the fib indicator. Whenever the price goes above the last line, that is where we start booking profits. As you can see here, as soon as the price had pumped above the top line in May, I had asked people to start booking profit. And whenever the price starts touching the last line or dumps below that, you should start buying. And I am not lying about this. You have all the data on this chart and you can see it yourself. So Terra Classic has done its move with the local top range, and now you can see it slowly heading towards the bottom range. As per the current charts, the bottom range on this chart is 0.4043, but sometimes we do get a flush, and we get a deeper pullback, and that is what I am expecting. So let me take you to another chart and explain you what exactly is going on. So like I said, before we start a mega run, we could see a flush. So currently we have 2 strong support, and there is a very high probability that we can bounce from any of these 2 support, or you can also keep our support 1 and monthly support as a range. But as you can see, based on the chart, Terra Classic is trying to break out of this channel. But to be honest, the RSI still has some more room for downside. As you can see, so far it has not yet entered the oversold zone, which means we still have a very high probability of going lower. So that brings us to our strong support one, 0.4052. If we lose that, next support sits around the 4042 levels. And obviously if that is lost, we are going to the bottom of this channel, which is roughly at 0.4023 levels, which is also our monthly support. And that is our absolute worst case scenario. But the probability of this happening is lower. However, if we get a flush, then in such case it's possible. But I will be alerting you guys when exactly to buy, because I have bookmarked this chart and I will be checking the data live every day. So when the right time comes, I will be sharing it with my VIP members, and I will also try to post it on our social media pages. So make sure you follow us there. So obviously I am not showing you all the indicators and research I did, as it can affect our strategy. But if I have to give you a conclusion, at the time of this recording, the date is 16th July. So maybe in 2 to 3 weeks from now, we can expect a dump or a flush. That is where you should buy, and followed by the flush by Q3 end or Q4, you will start printing high profits. So this was about a quick chart analysis in Terra Classic. If you find any value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment your target in the comment below. And before it end this video,
I'd like to quickly tell you about our VIP group, which starts at just $6 per month. Inside, we share trading signals, monthly roadmaps, spot setups, and swing trade opportunities. As many of you know, I had already warned VIP members to start taking profits before. Every month, I share updated roadmaps based on liquidity and market structure, and they've been performing with a strong level of accuracy. I also recently shared my 2026 final bottom scenario, exclusively with elite members, including my long-term market outlook. Unlike many groups, there are no long-term lock-ins, no ridiculous upfront fees, and complete transparency. So if you'd like to stay one step ahead of the market, check out all the links in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
No paper thrills. Fortunes in my wallet, got that blockchain skill, making money at the speed of light.